Okay, well, good afternoon, everyone. I know it was running a little late, and we rushed you through coffee, but thank you for choosing Jaguar Land Rover rather than Rolls-Royce Super Alloys. And so the video we just had running there was of our CX-75 plug-in hybrid supercar that we're currently developing. We're just building some prototypes at the moment, and there's a little augmented reality display of it just outside. I don't know if you spotted it as you came in, but if you haven't had a look at it, please do. There's some iPads there. You can look at the car in 3D, select which exterior colour you'd like, select which wheels you'd like. We're not quite ready to take your order, but you can choose the colour. So it's a bit of 3D virtual reality technology that we're using regularly now at Jaguar Land Rover. So please do take a look. My name's Pete Richings. Anyway, I'm Director of Hybrid and Electrification for Jaguar Land Rover, and I'm here with my two colleagues to talk to you about what we're doing at Jaguar Land Rover in terms of developing green technologies for the automotive industry in the UK. Personally, I've worked in the automobile industry all my working life, which is an awful long time, and I've, over the last 4 years or so, been involved in low-carbon technologies for the automotive industry. And whilst I've loved every minute of my time in the automotive industry, these last 4 years have just been the most exciting and enjoyable, of my life. And that's because, really, the technology that we're now having to develop to meet the challenges in the automotive industry is just so challenging, so fast-moving. It isn't 2 or 3% improvements every year. This really is new technology that we're having to develop and put into cars very quickly. So it is a real exciting challenge, and I wish I was still 20 years younger and I could have another 20 years in the industry. But the challenge is to deliver cars with ever lower carbon emissions, and that is resulting in a highly innovative time in the industry. And despite all the economic turbulence and troubles in the world, then there is a great deal of investment by JLR into the UK. We are investing in this in the UK, and we're investing for the long term. And at JLR, we think that this creates a real opportunity for significant further investment opportunities in the UK for businesses wishing to invest in the UK, either from within the UK or from overseas. So we were really pleased when the UKTI asked us to chair this session today. And I'm joined by my two colleagues, David Allen, who's Purchase Director for Electrical and Hybrids, and Dr. Mike Richardson, who's the Chief Technical Specialist for Hybrid and Electrification. And they'll be talking to you a little bit later. So in the next 30 minutes or so, won't keep you from your lunch, we'll be talking about how investment and growth within Jaguar Land Rover and the pace of our innovation in developing low-carbon technologies is creating new opportunities in the UK. Dave will update you on how the JLR business is going and how it's feeding through the supply chain. And as a purchasing director, the key strengths he believes are in the UK to deal with the big mega trends in the industry that we identify. I'll then spend a couple of minutes just talking about the Jaguar Land Rover strategy, the technical strategy that we're adopting for delivering low-carbon vehicles in the future, before handing over to Mike, who will go through a case study of a recent project that we've been developing, which is called the REEVolution project. One of the outputs of that was our XJE car, which I hope you noticed, parked outside. That's a plug-in hybrid Jaguar XJ. And finally, I hope we'll leave time for some discussion at the end before lunch. Before Dave speaks to you, though, we'd just like to show you a very short video about JLR and the business and how it's developing.
For more than a century, the car has been at the heart of rapid advances in transport, in economic development and industrialization. The personal mobility provided by cars has already become a way of life for millions, and their number grows daily. The variety of vehicles is increasing too, giving customers the opportunity to choose not only the type of car, but also the brand they want to drive. Britain was an early leader in the automotive industry, and two iconic brands, Jaguar and Land Rover, have gained global recognition. From their earliest days, the two brands stood out as special, for true breakthroughs in design and performance on the one hand, and for unmatched, rugged, go-anywhere abilities on the other. And now Jaguar and Land Rover, together as JLR, are creating distinctive premium cars with true emotional appeal. The product range has never been stronger. The Land Rover Discovery, with 1 million produced, the Land Rover Freelander, and of course the classic Land Rover Defender, the Range Rover Sport, and the Range Rover Evoque, the Jaguar XF, the all-aluminium Jaguar XJ saloons, and the Jaguar XK sports cars. Headquartered in the UK, JLR is a vital element of the UK manufacturing economy. The company currently operates from 5 sites in the UK, with a 6th location recently announced. 2 advanced design, engineering and test centres are situated in Warwickshire, at Whitley and Gaydon. There are 3 manufacturing facilities at Castle Bromwich and Solihull in the Midlands, and Halewood in the northwest. A new £350 million advanced manufacturing facility will be built near to Wolverhampton to produce an all-new engine series. Cars are also assembled in Pune, India, as well as in Kenya, Malaysia, Pakistan and Turkey, and they are tested to extremes across all climates and conditions at other locations worldwide. JLR is a truly global business, employing 21,000 people worldwide. It has been owned since 2008 by Tata Motors, which is a flagship company of the multinational Tata Group. 80% of the vehicles produced in JLR's UK facilities are exported. They're sold in more than 170 countries by more than 2,300 franchise dealers. 2/3 of this global dealer network and 60% of sales are in the mature markets of the UK, US and Europe. Here the Jaguar and Land Rover brands continue to satisfy the needs of customers who are used to a wide choice of luxury and premium brands and high-quality cars. Significantly, JLR is also making its mark in the world's new powerhouse economies. Russia is its 4th biggest market. In India, the reach has extended to 13 cities in less than 3 years, and sales are increasing at over 100% per year. China has 100 dealers and a sales growth rate of more than 60%, as well as 2 new training academies. And in Brazil, Land Rover is the leading premium SUV brand with more than 40% market share. The re-engineering of the Jaguar Land Rover business has been led by CEO Dr. Ralf Speth. He and his leadership team are now implementing a strategy to deliver profitable and sustainable international growth, building on JLR's solid financial performance and annual sales, which are approaching 300,000. JLR is developing a future built on innovation, investing in design, engineering, technology, capacity and people, to deliver more than 40 new or enhanced products in less than 5 years. Over 4,000 new jobs have already been created in just 18 months, and the future will see more new jobs, more graduates, more apprenticeships, and more training than ever before. Design, technology, and advanced engineering innovation are the driving forces that will make Jaguars and Land Rovers ever more capable, more desirable and more relevant. JLR is already a leader in lightweight aluminium vehicle construction, which delivers reduced weight with increased body rigidity. The company will accelerate advanced research and development, particularly in the field of next-generation hybrid technology, through new forms of partnership, including working side by side with academics and suppliers. With the strong heritage of the Jaguar and Land Rover brands as a foundation, JLR is building its future on technology, design and innovation. The company is a success story, created in Britain and gaining momentum worldwide.